Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. I am Cincinnati man. I just watched The Killer. Oh, Happy New Year, 2024. Um, I'm revving up. Let's go. Having fun. Just glad that anybody is here to enjoy the ride with me. You never know who's gonna watch. You never know who's gonna like it. You never know who's gonna dislike it. But you know, I decided to make this channel to have fun and just to give just my interesting view, I guess, on things in a general sense. I watched The Killer by David Finch and Michael Fassbender, and
It's David Fincher.
I'll say this: if you're a person that's looking for a movie that's like a John Wick or a Equalizer, or let's go back a couple of years. Let's say a few years. Let's go back Bullet Train. That's those three movies are distinctly different from each other, and they're about assassins. There's been this resurgence of assassin movies where it's like, oh, good old assassins or contract killers. This honestly does not. This doesn't fit in between any of them because John Wick was retired, happily retired, and got brought in because somebody killed his dog. The Equalizer, well, he was I wouldn't call him happily retired at the time, especially the beginning movies, but he was making amends for issues that he had in life. But he had a he had a code and everything. Bullet Train, it was just people literally just in the line of their jobs, and it was silly and it was goofy. I'll be doing a review on that as well. This movie though is not nothing like it. It's like I've only seen clips of this movie, so he's almost like American Psycho level intense. He definitely has some kind of disorder to try to be cleanly, or somebody like some people might say smart because he's a criminal, so of course he's gonna try to clean all traces of him being there when he does crime and everything. But the funny thing about this movie is, I thought that we would at least get a couple of contracts that he would have completed before he messed up. No, it it sets it up so beautiful how smart he is, how dedicated he is, how he knows exactly what to do, how he calms himself down in order to take the shot. And as I was watching it, I was like, he ain't gonna make this shot. Something in me was like, this is some good build up. And then he started, he was showing his routine and he was waiting for the guy for days and days. And he missed a shot. And I was like, it was something about it was like he thinks he got everything under control, and he's like, "F life, who cares? I'm just making my money." But he said it way more unemotional than I just said it. And he got this code, not a code necessarily, maybe a code of ethics for everybody's job as or guidelines for his job, I should say. And he sounded so intelligent when he does it, but apparently you find out later in the movie he did the stupidest thing he could for being as smart as he is. He attempted to go back home, and even his mentors told him, "Hey, why would you even you botched the job? Why you know how this goes? Why would you even try to go back home?" And when he said it to him, I thought like, yeah, that's the stupidest thing. And it didn't hit me till a little bit after. It hit me right a little bit after that. So, he botches a job, and they torture his girlfriend. I thought it was wife at the time, but it was girlfriend. And his girlfriend she almost dies being tortured. And he sees her in the hospital. She's like, I ain't tell nothing. I was like, wow. I was like, she ride or die. She living in that plush house, that $1 million home and stuff. She's like, look, I already know what he does and I ain't telling you nothing. And it's funny. It was like I had a friend once. He said that he would he was the worst pickup artist I've ever seen. Like girls liked him because he was a jerk, but when it came to throwing that energy on other people, he'd be like, "Hey, see my friend here? If I kill somebody, he won't tell anybody." And when I heard what he said, I told him, I was like, "You told him what?" He was like, "Yeah, that's what I told him." I said, "No, if you killed somebody, I'm telling. I was like, because you know why? Because you might kill me next. Hey, hey. And then, yeah, that's a horrible line, isn't it, people? But anyway, yeah, and I'm sitting here like she ain't scared of nothing. She got that money, and she knows she got a man that can protect her, I guess. Even though he failed this time. So why, and then her brother was like, I don't know what you do for a living. He calmly touched his shoulder, like, don't worry, it won't happen again. I'm thinking, like, it can't happen again, because if it happened again, she ain't gonna make it. She had blood transfusions. She in intensive care. She can't take another one of these beatings. And it was cool. It was cool to see him methodically track down um, the taxi driver that brought the assailants for his botched crime, and then he went back to his mentor, and you find out that he was a lawyer told him to give up studying law to become a lawyer, his mentor, I guess, and become not Daredevil, but become a murderer, a killer, a contract killer. I was like, wow. I was like okay, okay. I was like, that is weird. I was not expecting that. And then he kills him, kills the assistant. I'm like, dang. Then he kills the taxi driver, killed the taxi driver. And I understood when he killed the taxi driver, because the taxi driver, I used to Uber. I have had many jobs in my life. I used to Uber. You ain't gonna, the sailors ain't gonna do all this stuff to his wife, come back bleeding because one of them all cut up, and get in my car because I can't get no more fares. I can't get no more. Ride. We call them. It was called rides. We didn't say fares. But so yeah, he like, man, I'm calling the police too. Somebody y'all, I know he did something, so I get him shooting. Okay, now the dude that he fought in Florida, I thought it was Roman Reigns. Did anybody see this killer, the movie The Killer, with Michael Fassbender, and saw him fight that dude in Florida and not think that was Roman Reigns? I didn't even look up and see if it was. I thought it was. I ain't gonna lie. For a second. And then he went down and killed the lady, Tilda Swinton. That was cool. The movie was fine. The thing that I was fine with the movie. It's slow pace. But when he kills, it's quick. It's like it's not even a day in a life. I don't even know how long the time frame is. What, a week, 2 weeks? But the thing that I did not like was the end. He killed his mentor. He killed the taxi driver. He killed the goon. He killed the brains. The lady that was trying to direct the goon. And then when he got to the guy that initially ordered the hit that he botched, he was like, "What happened?" "Well, I just used this service for the first time and it didn't work. And the guy wanted to give me insurance. I said, if you want to give me insurance on it, okay, I'll pay the extra for the insurance. Or no, I got insurance on this. Yeah, do what you got to do to make sure everything's fine. I didn't know he's gonna kill you." I'm like, you. What do you think assassins do to other assassins? They mess up, and then Michael Fassbender. Sorry, excuse me. Sorry, the killer looks at him and says, "Okay, because the first thing he said, he had asked if they had a problem. And he explained himself. He said, and after he explained himself, he's like, "Okay, if I ever to come back, I'm gonna kill you slowly." And then he walks out. And then he lives on the beach. He just lives out his life like, everything's fine now. We're in the Dominican Republic. It's like, what? He should have died too. That's my only problem with the movie. He should have died too. Oh, my second problem is, I'm sorry. I understand this band has a huge following. I do not understand why he had to keep on playing the Smiths. He had a couple of other people in there. But that thing, like, oh, I understand. They got some weird songs. My girlfriend's in a coma. Let the world all become shoplifters. And I'm listening to these lyrics. I'm like, yeah, well, I was like, look, we already had Let the World Become Shoplifters. If you want to look no further, look at California. I don't think it's all peace and love there with everybody shoplifting. That's neither here nor there. The Smiths, I can't get it. I don't get it. I just never got into them. I've tried here and there, but, they each his own. Hey, look. If Morrissey can run around be as unspoken, the only thing I'm gonna say is I don't get into Smiths. Oh well, that's really bad. But the movie was fine. The movie, well, it was okay. You can't recommend this to people that want to see John Wick action. You can't recommend this to people that want to see um the morality issues or the redemption of the equalizer type thing. Or and if you want to just look inside of a almost cuss, you want to look inside of a maniacal, soulless murderer slash I'm an assassin kill. Nah, he's it was yeah he's Dexter from the TV show. But I'm Cincinnati man. Hey, happy 2024 and more to come. Take care. Thank you.